and you're going to park the cars here, Le Mans style. The cars stay there, the drivers go on the opposite side of the grass. Raul, the head flagman, stays at the top of the roof. You're going to raise up the green flag. Once the green flag drops, you run to your car, and the race starts. So we grade you guys by Le Mans start, how you qualify. I can tell you by experience, you're not going to win the race in the first corner. But we had two guys with bent axle on the first corner of a power. They did not win the race. So let's get through the first corner of a long race ahead of us. So, speedy cars. Every team is allowed to use 2 sets of tires. So, it's an honor system. We're not checking you guys. So you can use 2 sets of tires at your discretion. You put them whenever you want them. So, whatever you qualify with, that's the first set, and you can put a set whenever you want, fronts or rears, doesn't matter. It's an honor system. Pit stops. Every team is mandatory to do 10 4-minute pit stops and 1 10-minute pit stop. The reason for the 10-minute pit stop, and you guys should wait to the end, is if you have some kind of a mechanical problem, it allows you time to come in and fix your car. How does the pit stop work? The 10 minutes or the 4 minutes. Once you cross the start-finish line, your lap is going to start. If you decide to come in on that lap, your 4 minute has started. So you cross that line, it starts the time, you come into the pits, you go to the scale, you come to our line, you turn off your car, you go here, you change your carts, you wait a little bit, you go out again. Once you cross that line, it better be 4 minutes. If it's under 4 minutes, the penalty is whatever you're under times 2. Okay? Any questions? It takes about 35 seconds from there to there, just so you guys know. Roughly plus or minus, depending how fast you go. So, depends on the driver more than the car. Everybody got it? So it's a 4-minute lap. If the next driver gets in the car and you get a black flag right away, most likely it was because of under the time penalty. How does the time penalty work? Raul has a board with your cart number. And it's going to say time penalty or whatever. If you get your cart number, you come in the pits. You do not come into the scales line. There is a line before the scales line. There will be a person indicating you to go on the time penalty box. You're going to go there. There's a nice lady with a stopwatch. They're going to stop you and tell you, the driver, why you're being penalized. The more you argue with her, the more you're going to stay, because she doesn't start her watch until the argument is done. So I recommend stop the car, say yes ma'am, and then you go on your way. You go in front of the, you go right here in front of the pits, and you exit on that turn. Now where you go racing again. It does not count as a stop. A time penalty does not count as a stop. So in the lifetime here, you see in parentheses, 2 parentheses. The first parenthesis is going to be how many pit stops you have done. The second parenthesis will be an L if you have done your long pit stop. So you can keep track, we're keeping track to show everybody where you stand on your pit stops. Any question about the pit stops?
Is there a rule this time where there's a certain time where you have to take your 10-minute stop by?
There is a rule, and I don't know offhand, but I think you must start your 10 minutes, 15 minutes before the race is over. No, 15, it can't be 10.
I thought it was 30.
30? There is a rule, I don't know offhand, but yes, you must start your 10 minutes and your 4 minutes before some time. And I can announce it. Let me read the rule book. I forgot. 30? So you must start, so you must start your 10 minutes, 30 minutes before. So, and the 4 minutes is within 10 minutes, I think it says the book. Fuel for the speedies. It's open fuel. We have a fuel station there. Whenever you want fuel, you ask the fuel guy to put fuel in your car, as much fuel as you want. Rental cars. We try to keep the cars always half full or above. If you want to do a super long stint, make sure you ask the guy to pull out of fuel. If you run out of fuel, the rental cars, it's because you didn't look or you didn't know how it was. But they last about an hour, 40 minutes with the tank of fuel, this rental car. So it's a long stint. Once again, white line, and exit the pits. No carts must be on. It's one of the Varichello from here to there. Carts off from here to there. Speedy carts. You come in, you leave your cart here, make sure you take the car in front. Don't go out on the same go-kart. A very easy penalty is you must be wearing gloves, you must be wearing some kind of long sleeve, and your helmet must be tied. Those are the most common penalties. If you're wearing a t-shirt like that, and your t-shirt happens to go like this, you get black flag. We allow it to go up to here. But if it crosses your elbow, you are going to be black flag to come in. And if we think you can fix it, we're going to bring it to here. If not, we'll bring it to here, and that will count as a stop. Every time you come to the scales, counts as a stop. When you don't come to the scales, it doesn't count as a stop. We never had a red flag. God forbid we have one. If you see a red flag, please come to a safe stop around this area. Raise your hand and come to stop. We have the medic. She can go in. She can call the ambulance, and you can go in the track. If something happens in the track and we must go to a full course yellow, you're going to see the head flag man with 2 yellow flags, and every station with a yellow flag. That means that he's going to find the pulsator, or the winner of the race, whoever's winning. That person must go very, very slow until everybody catches up. Then that person sets a very slow pace, and we're going to keep on going around, very slow. And when I say slow, it's slow. It's almost walking pace. That's because we're going to go in the track with some cart stands to pick up a cart that's in the car broken, so we don't have to go red flag. When you stop seeing the yellow flags, that means we're going to go green, single file on the straightaway. If the lights are working, the lights are going to go off. They're going to go from yellow to green. If they're not, you go on his flag, green flag, we're racing again. Again, we never did it. We did it once, but it didn't work. But so that's the yellow flag. Any questions?
Are the pits open during a full course portion?
The pits are not open under full course. If you're here, it counts. And if you're here and you have to go very slow, we can either credit your account with some time. You're not going to be penalized by being here, and then this takes a lot more than 30 seconds. So we come to us, and we have the ability of adding some time to your. And every time I race, they put a lot of time on my times. That's how I do good. Any questions? Good. Good. Okay. Yes. Yes, so I was right. So 30 minutes and 10 minutes. You must start the 4 minutes or the 30 minutes. So Zach is our race director. You have any words to say, Zach? You're good? I said, oh. So any questions with the race about racing penalties, you come to Zach. He's here. Any questions about timing, come to me. Don't go in as Ursula, and I'm gonna, she's busy doing all the stops, and we can figure out. Again, make sure that you guys are looking at the stuff. You can go to the application called speedhive.com. It's a free app, and you can see it's very, very good. If you guys are using it, you can see everything there. We have a monitor here, a monitor there, a monitor inside. So there's no reason for you guys to come, oh, I haven't been scored for 20 laps. Listen, keep, have somebody looking. Enjoy your race, be safe.
just fucking killed us.
So like I'm all like